Have you ever just looked at your dog and wondered, what the heck are you doing? What might look like a weird and crazy behavior to us could be extremely normal to your dog. Here are some things your dog might do and the reasons why they do them. Why does your dog whimper in their sleep? And do dogs dream? Just like humans, dogs have dreams too. You might see your dog twitching, whimpering, or even barking in their sleep. Dogs might be reliving or processing emotions from their day through their dreams. Why do dogs eat grass? For most dogs, they are chomping on a few blades of grass simply because they like it. It is true that at times your dog might be eating grass to feel better if they're nauseous. So if your dog's eating grass and then throwing up, it might be a good idea to consult with your vet. For the most part, it's not a big deal if your dog partakes in a little grass buffet as long as it's not in a public area and hasn't been sprayed with pesticides. Licking is one of those behaviors that might seem so weird to us, but is perfectly normal behavior for dogs. Dogs lick to communicate and interact with their environment. It's also a way for your dog to get information about something, and they love to do it. Your feet in particular probably taste amazing to your dog. Not only that, but your dog might do this as a sign of affection. Your dog may also spend time licking their own paws. This is a perfectly normal self-grooming habit for dogs and may not mean anything negative. However, if your dog does this constantly with pink, red, or irritated looking paws, it could be a sign of irritation or allergies. This isn't really a behavior, but while we're on the topic of feet, have you ever noticed your dog's feet smell like corn chips? This is actually super normal and is caused by a bacteria that dogs have on their skin. Since dogs don't sweat, the only place they have to cool down is the bottom of their feet. This smell is completely normal and no cause for concern. Why does your dog constantly stare at you? Obviously, dogs can't communicate with us using their words, so they will communicate using eye contact to let us know how they feel. If your dog is relaxed and gazes at you lovingly, their brain is actually releasing the love chemical oxytocin. If your dog does this when they're relaxed, it means that they love you, so feel free to reciprocate the behavior. Another reason your dog might be staring at you is because they're trying to get your attention and they want something. If it's nearing dinner time and your dog is sitting at your feet staring patiently, they're probably trying to remind you that it's time to eat. Why do dogs roll around in the grass? Dogs love smells and actually have the ability to smell way more than humans. Grass contains a lot of smells and can provide your curious dog with some information about the environment. Your dog might also be spreading their own scent as well. Also, grass just feels good to your dog. It's soft and cool, and on a hot day, this could be a way for your dog to cool down. They are just living their best life. Why does your dog yawn? There are actually a few reasons for this. One is pretty obvious, and it's the same reason that humans yawn, and that is because your dog is tired. However, your dog may also yawn when they are stressed. If you notice your dog is panting, pacing, or hiding, then this means your dog is yawning because they are anxious. Why does your dog spin in circles before they lie down? Just like humans, dogs like to spend a little time pampering their bed before they settle in for the night. This may also be an instinctual act of self-preservation. Wolves will also circle before lying down in order to position themselves to stay alert to potential dangers. Why do dogs chase their tail? Some breeds like German Shepherds and Bull Terriers are much more likely to chase their tail than other breeds. This behavior is much more common in puppies and may be something your dog will outgrow. It might be because your dog is bored, feeling playful, or because of an underlying condition. Why does your dog get the zoomies? One minute your dog's hanging out with the family, and the next they're running around the room in a sudden burst of energy. It's adorable and hilarious, but why exactly do dogs do this? As you probably could have guessed, is a way for your dog to release excited, pent-up energy. This shows happiness in your dog, and it's a great sign that they are excited and content. Why does your dog tilt their head to the side? Dogs use their ears sort of like a radar dish to hear better. If your dog is tilting their head back and forth when they hear a new noise, they're just trying to understand the sound better. Head tilting shows that your dog is paying attention and trying to understand. If your dog does any of these or other unique and maybe some weird behaviors, please feel free to leave a comment below. I would love to hear about it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you with all my heart.